Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Add This to Your Playlist Volume 2. In this series, we're going to be going through a range of different artists, and I'm going to be counting down 15 of my favorite tracks from those specific artists. So today we're going to be going through none other than Future HENDRXX, Dirty Sprite Legendary, aka Future. One of my all-time favorite guys, unreal legend. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so the first track is called Little Haiti Baby or Lil Haiti Baby, and this track is energy, absolute energy. Like Future just comes in, like this is hype. Like if I was in the gym working out, I'm doing 50 extra reps because of this tune. Like it's a madness. That's number 15. Number 14 is off of Dirty Sprite 2, great album, probably one of Future's best albums, hands down. Like literally that album, you can literally play it from front to back without no problems, without no skips. Really good album, and the track is called Blood on the Money. Really, you know, Future, he has that pain, man, and he's able to communicate that in his bars so well. And this is just another track which is the epitome of that. So yeah, that's my track number 14. The next track is actually from one of his recent projects called Future HENDRXX Presents The Wizard, and yeah, this track is called Face Shot, and this is hype. Back in my raving days, like, you know, clubs or whatever down, you know, east side of London, if they were to play this tune, a couple man are getting knocked out because of this song, because it's just hype, an absolute hype. Crazy tune. That's my number 13. The next track is from his double album, Future and HENDRXX, and the track is called When I Was Broke. Ah man, this is like pain. This is when like you can relate to the bars, man. He's talking about like a girl who was just there for him when he was down and out, didn't have a penny. You can relate to it, man. Like Future is so good at doing that to make you understand, you know, all of the pain that he's been through or whatever. And When I Was Broke, man, you sing along to it and you want to shed a tear, man. That's how deep it is, man. But yeah, that's my track number 12. Keeping on that same project, we've got another track called Feds Did a Sweep. Now this is like, look man, I ain't got no friends who have been, you know, picked up by police officers, or I ain't running no drug ring, or I ain't got no friends who are running a drug ring, but look, the way the guy spits these bars, I feel so bad, man. I feel like I lost a couple of my homies to the feds or to the police or whatever, because that's the sort of message and that's the sort of feeling he brings out of this tune, man. Feds Did a Sweep. Everyone who's a Future fan is gonna love this tune. It's just like a really painful tune, but it's one of his best, hand down. So that's my track number 11. The next track is from his Beast Mode project. The track is called Layup, and yeah, it's a bop. It's a bop. This is the sort of tune you can play in the rave, and you know everyone's kind of getting down to it, man. This is one of my favorite Future tunes, and it was probably one of the first sort of Future tunes that I actually heard, because I think at that point he kind of started with that Beast Mode project, and then he kind of released a series of projects. He kind of went on some crazy run where he was just dropping mixtape after mixtape when he was just killing it. And I think this is probably one of the first sort of big sort of tracks from the first project he released. So yeah, that's my track number 10. All right, the next track is another track from the Beast Mode project, and it's called Real Sisters. And yeah, this is another great track, another kind of bop. You know, like sometimes hip hop today, like sometimes you don't really want to dance to it, man, but like with that whole sort of southern wave that Future came from, where with the whole sort of Atlanta sort of side of things, and obviously Zaytoven, the producer, his legendary sort of piano sort of riffs in the background, but then infusing it with the sort of dirty South sound, like he absolutely kills it all the way through the project, to be honest with you. And Real Sisters is just another one of those tracks which is absolutely great. So yeah, that's my track number 9. All right, so my next track, we're gonna jump to a project called Purple Rain, and this track is actually the first track off of that project, and it's called All Right. This track gets me on a hype. The way it starts with the sort of like crazy sounding sort of like space sort of sound, like something's coming closer, like, you know, like Godzilla's in the background and something's coming in closer and closer. Like, it's just like a flipping movie. And then when the beat drops, crazy. All Right is probably one of my favorite tunes from Future, man. Always gets me on a hype. That's my track number 8. Sticking to that same project again, is another track which is really big, done really well in the clubs. This track is called Wicked, and yeah, like if you're even a casual sort of like, I don't know, hip hop fan, you're gonna know the tune Wicked, man. Like, Wicked was tearing up the clubs. Like, it was one of the biggest tunes out there at a point, man. And yeah, it's hype. It's just hype. It's trademark Future. Like, him over a beat, that 808s or whatever, like coming through on it. It's just a hype, an absolute hype. So that's my track number 7. Alright, so the next track is from his joint project with Drake called What a Time to Be Alive. This track is probably my favorite Future sort of track on the project. Obviously there's loads of great collaborations with him and Drake, but this track here, great way to close an album. And the track is called Jersey. And yeah, I really like one line in there where he says, "You do what you want when you're popping." And it literally was that. Like, he was at the top of the game, or he is at the top of the game, and he does what he wants. He does what he wants, you know. And fair play to him, innit? Fair play. But yeah, like, this tune was, man, it's been so difficult choosing these tunes because they just like, I just love so many of them, but this tune it always holds a place in my heart, man. Great song. So that's my track number 6. All right, for track number 5, we're gonna go back to the Purple Rain mixtape, and it's a track called Perkys Coolin'. And yeah, like, I ain't never done no Percocets. I've never done none of them. I've not done anything like that. But look, man, the way he speaks about this stuff, man, he said he could hear the Perkys cooling him. Like, what sort of addiction is that? Like, that's a next level addiction, where you can hear, like, the thing is cooling you. Like, and to be fair, man, the way he puts it into the music, I'm thinking, rah, this is real, man. This is real. I feel like I love Future on, you know what, he's usually known for the big sort of bassy tracks, like, come through on a hype sort of tracks, but I really like his sort of slow down, sort of introspective sort of tracks, which I feel he kind of conveys his message a lot more better. But yeah, no, this is hands down probably my favorite track off of that Purple Rain project. Now, what more can I say about this track? This track here, like, this is arguably, for a lot of Future fans, this is probably their favorite Future track, hands down. It's none other from the 56 Nights mixtape, March Madness. Man, I can tell you this now, I have raved to this tune. I have mosh pitted out to this tune on countless occasions, man. This tune is a hype. March Madness, like, oh man, it's nearly spiritual. It's nearly spiritual. The way, like, you'll be in a rave and then everyone will be spitting the bars back because it's so deep, man. When they say certain songs connect with people and certain songs just, like, touch you, like, this is one of those tunes, man. Can't give it enough props, man. One of the biggest tunes out there from Future, man. But yeah, that's my track number 4. Alright, so the next track is another track off of the 56 Nights mixtape, and this one's called Trap. And yeah, this one here, it's got that kind of intro to the start of it, man. And look, I ain't never had a trap. I'm not cooking up nothing in my stove. The only thing I'm cooking is vegan food. But look, the way that this guy talks about this stuff, man, it's like you're watching a movie, innit? Literally, it's like you're watching a movie. The way the bars are coming across, you know, what he talks about, like the way he kind of describes certain things, you're just like, rah, this is real, man. I understand where this guy's coming from. So yeah, Trap is one of my favorite tracks. Like, it popped up on the 56 Nights project, and it also popped up on the DS2 project as well. Such a good song. But yeah, that's my track number 3. All right, so this next track, man, this next track, man, this is Like, if you know Future, you know he is an abuser of a lot of different things. Like I mentioned Percocets, I've mentioned a whole range of things. But obviously the first thing people knew Future for was obviously the codeine. This next track is from the Monster mixtape, and it's called Codeine Crazy. Now this track, obviously it is partly about the codeine, but the second time he's also talking about a girl who's kind of moved on, and he's talking about, he still thinks about her and things like that. I'm not sure whether it was Ciara, it might have been, but this track here is probably, look, it's the second best track that Future's done in my opinion, because it's just amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you're a Future fan, you know that this song is amazing. Some people have this as number one, but yeah, Codeine Crazy, man. Like this is music. This is music for me, man. Like I can't. I'm getting emotional talking about it, man. It's crazy. That's my track number 2. All right, so we're here at number 1. My favorite Future track. So this track was, from not a strong project. It was a mixtape actually, and the mixtape was in partnership with his mate DJ Esco. And this track here, man, like, it's basically about, you're in the game, whatever the game may be, whether that might be doing things on the road, doing things with your mates or whatever. But you're in it, like you're in it. And I can tell you now, yeah, only real ones know that this tune is the best tune that Future's done. Only the real ones will understand that this tune is the best tune Future's done. I've sang along to this like a Beyonce fan at one of her concerts, man. This song here, the absolute realist. So this song I'm talking about is Married to the Game. It's not on Apple Music or anything like that. You can find it on YouTube. If you want to go and find the mixtape, the mixtape's called DJ Esco Project ET mixtape. But Married to the Game, man, that is, man, more guns, more violence. Like, you just need to go and listen to it. It is like it touches you. It touches me. Like it's just his bars, the way what he's talking about, it's just amazing, man. Like this tune, I can play it all the time. And when you're winning with your friends, or when you ain't seen your friends in a long time, when you hear this tune, it just brings all of those sort of emotions back, man. But yeah, that's hands down my favorite Future tune. So that's track number 1. So yeah, thanks guys. I know it's been a bit emotional, but Future, he's an emotional guy. He goes through a lot of things. It was so difficult to narrow it down to 15 tracks because there's so many Future tracks that I love. Like he's one of my favorite guys. Like I can't lie about that. It was so difficult. Like I don't know how I did it, but boy, if you enjoyed it, please do let me know. If there's any tracks that you feel could have maybe snuck in there, or maybe some of the tracks you feel that could have been taken out, please do let me know as well. But I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. We'll be reviewing another artist, or we'll be counting down another artist's best tunes, in my opinion. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.